making one last wish before we leave. I think we all know what that wish is going to be, don't we? And that moment has come. The Sunshine Flyer is here. Absolutely gutted, but we're about to board. I must say this is a really nice coach, and unlike the old Maze Tragic Tunnel Express, it's actually running early rather than late. So we're on it. We actually left our resort 10 minutes earlier than we should have been because we were the only ones being picked up, so we were there and gone. We're now just at Riverside, and the route is trying to look out the window, and we are on our way out. We've got a very sad Matilda, but all will be good. As if just to talk, so you probably can't actually see through the window, but the Virgin planes are sat there waiting for us. Still be delayed, you can guarantee it, but they're sat there waiting. So we have our bags. We've managed to get a luggage trolley, and there's the Sunshine Flyer going back to Port Orleans, but we're off for our plane, so we will catch up with you once we're all checked. This is where you come up in Terminal B, and then you've got to go all the way across the terminal. I say all the way across, it's not really that far, to check in for Virgin. So then we've got the magic of Disney, the Universal store, and a nice big line for security.
Okay, so this is the check-in for Virgin. We're not even in the actual check-in queue. We've literally come like down here, and then it's all the way down there. Right to the back is all for everybody trying to check in.
That was crazy. So fortunately, or unfortunately, Matilda's got a condition that means she has this lanyard. But what that meant was we got plucked out of the huge queue and checked in at upper class.
So they gave me one as well last time at the end.
So we're now checked in, but wow, they were picky.
It was an absolute pain. So 2 cases were 22.2.
And then we had one that was 23.4.
Yeah, and she said, it's over.
So we had to move 0.4 of a kilo out of a case into another case that's going on the same plane.
We realised that why it was over was just because we bought our hoodies for the plane, innit? So we have technically weighed them all right.
Yeah.
And as soon as we took the hoodies out, she was like, yeah, that's fine.
But I've never seen them picky over 0.4 of a kilo before.
She was asking, whose is this case?
Yeah, toilet seat.
And I was like, well, it's my case.
She was.
And then she's like, oh, well, you've got a tag on here that says Anthony.
Yeah,
so is that Anthony's case or Laura's
really
case?
picky about whose case was whose.
They're all going to the same place, so that can just be Laura's case. But it's labelled It's labelled Anthony. It says Anthony Stevens, not Laura.
I was like,
so I was like, well, that can be my case then. And then she's like, well, whose is this case then, Laura or Matilda's? And I was like, we're going to the same house. They're not like anybody's case. They're just a family case. It's like, does it really matter? Yeah. She was stressing me out though. I was just like, please just get the case. I'll just stop stressing me.
So we're all going to bathrooms before we attempt security, and then we will catch up on the other side.
We're going to go to the toilet, and then we're going to have a look in the shop.
I was trying to miss that bit.
No, we can't miss the shop. He told me that she could have a look in it. We're going to have a look in the shop at the airport here, and then we'll go through security. And I don't think we can take this through with us. I think we have to ditch this.
We have to ditch it
before we go through security. Yeah. But we'll keep this at least to go to the shop.
Yeah.
And at least to get to the edge of security, and then we'll go through.
Right, so let's go.
And you wouldn't think we've just spent 3 weeks at Disney. She's like a kid in a sweet shop. She's just literally absolutely ran straight in. Oh, she's off to the pins by the looks of it. I wonder what she'll go to next. But she's literally just ran straight in. She's hilarious. Here she is. Look at this.
So another $100 done in yet another Disney store. And we are ready to go and attempt the nightmare that is Orlando security.
Because there's some lanyard sign.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so we will
go down that lane if we're wearing a sunflower lanyard.
So we're going to head for the sunflower. We'll let you know how we get on. So we're now getting on the last ride. Our ride that can be so popular when you first get here is so sad when you're leaving. But here goes. Wow, that customer service goes out the window when you leave Disney parks. So that is what $34 at a free zone looks like. I thought Disney was expensive, so we're going to work out which one's which, and we're going to tuck in. So the inside of the napkin looks alright. It's definitely not worth $34, but we're going to enjoy this. Mummy's gone to Auntie Anne's, hasn't she?
And so I bring it back to see.
And we got these from Taco Loco, which is opposite Burger King. The queue for Burger King's longer than Rise of the Resistance, so there's no way we'll go in there. But we'll catch up with you. And Laura has finally joined us about 20 minutes later in the queue for Auntie Anne's. So she's got some savoury and some sweet with dips, and that was $13.38. I don't think
It's
that's...
like two tubs. So it's a big tub of plain pretzel, original pretzels, big tub of cinnamon sugar pretzels, a cheese dip and a sweet glazed dip.
I don't think that's too bad.
That's bad.
But this is the food court that says, there's a Burger King, there's the MCO market, which is basically some pre-packed sandwiches and there's tacos locos, and then behind that is an Outback and a Bahama Breeze. So there's plenty of choice.
Vino Volo.
Vino Volo, like a Y bar. So there's plenty of choice really. So you're going to eat these and then we'll go and find our gate and just get settled. And we've made it, I'll say to the gate, opposite the gate. This airport is, I've got to say disgraceful, that's wrong with, but I can't find like a departures board anywhere. So we just aimlessly walked around, stumbled across it. So we are gate 90, we take off in about an hour, so boarding should be starting pretty soon. I'm hoping to come over to see which plane we've got, and it's actually exactly the same plane as what brought us here, Lady Emmeline. So boarding should be open in about 5 or 10 minutes. Looks like they're just loading the last bags on. So all looks good so far. Famous last words, I'm sure, but all looks good so far. So this is the usual Virgin Atlantic Orlando Airport shambles. We are 20 minutes away from departing. We're still yet to get any disabled people on the plane. They're still trying to tag wheelchairs and buggies. But apparently they're still on time. Don't see that happening, but we shall see. We're on finally, so it's 22, should be taking off now, and we're actually just boarding now. We've managed to get the back row of economy, so around. So this is a space that we've got. Not a lot of leg room before it's actually departed. There's no one behind us, so we can recline to our heart's content, which is really good. So I'll let you know once we get going. Sat on the plane now for just over an hour. They've still not shut the door. It's got to be a long. Now been on board an hour and a half, and they've just announced a family of 7 and now decided not to travel, so they're going to get off, as are their bags. So we're going to be here for a while, aren't we, Mrs.? Yeah, she's happy about that, as you can tell. I'm just waiting for the announcement. It goes actually, we're over half mile now, where's it count well?
And we'd like you to in your full attention.
2 hours late, but we're on our way. It is but we are getting ready for takeoff. The pilot was in the big of a rush as those literally got the engines on to power forward, even got straight, but we're on our way out on our way. So Matilda's kids meal has just come. It looks like chicken nuggets with pasta and broccoli, the bread roll, the chocolate mousse, yogurt and a cheese stick. So you got tuck into that. I've just got the Mexican chicken with rice and the bread roll and a salted caramel. Matilda's enjoyed hers, haven't you? So yeah, I have got one for Laura as well, but she's at home, so we'll see how she gets on. So Matilda's breakfast is just good. It is a pot of fruit and a pot of yogurt. Really good for that.
Not the best breakfast.
So let's have it when we get back. This is the adults' breakfast, the yogurt, the blueberry and granola, and the cold hard waffle. London and lesson anyway, so then we can get ourselves sorted. And that's the front view of Laura's as well. And we're back in cold, horrible. Finally through. It was a nice flight, to be fair, just annoying how long it took to take off. I've never seen such a short queue for passport control. It took us a whole 2 minutes to get through that. Now about 20 minutes for bags, and now we're just off to try and find a meet and greet, which I think is behind me in the old part of the terminal and then out to the car park, but we'll double check when we get there. Just for anyone who's coming to Terminal 2, it's quite good arrivals hall to be fair. They've got a M&S Simply Food, there's a KFC and a few other things, so you won't go hungry if you haven't and you need something to eat. And we're home, so we're actually a few weeks later now, aren't we, missus? Really loved that holiday, didn't we?
I did love it.
It was a really long day, travel day though, and it's really taken it out of mummy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So Laura, I say a few weeks later, and she's still exhausted from it. I don't know if it was the holiday or the travel day or a mixture of both, but she's just wiped, isn't she? But all in all, the flight was alright, wasn't it? Once we finally got to take off, we had good seats, the meals were nice.
Yeah.
Manchester Airport was a bit of a travesty. There was you couldn't put pounds in for the luggage trolley. Oh no, so you couldn't put cards in for the luggage trolleys, could you?
So it was a bit bad, yeah.
And then we went to get the car from the meet and greet, and the battery in the key fob had died because we'd been away that long. So we ended up setting off the car alarm and then couldn't get anywhere, and then somehow it worked long enough just to let us open the car, and then we could actually drive it, and we got home and got a new one. Mummy's done her haul video now, hasn't she, as well? So that's going to be going out pretty soon as well. But we're now just getting all excited for what's to come next. So we've got a New York trip coming for Christmas. We're going to London just before Christmas. And we've got a few other things in between, so make sure you catch up with us then. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the trip, and it's bye for now.